Hey, what's going on, guys? And welcome to the next step of this project. So I record especially for my supporters, for patrons. And in this video, I want to show you guys how you can upload image with your articles, how you can edit your image with the article. For example, let's edit this one. Let me delete, for example, blah, 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 text right here. And let me change the image. So I prepare the images. So I choose this one and you can see the name. So update. All right. And you can see the image is uploaded. All right, so guys, I want to show you how to implement and you can use in your projects. All right, so let's start. So let me close this window and let me close this window, guys. So you need to access to your database. If you watch the whole series, I showed how to create database and how to connect database. So you need to sign in to the MongoDB Atlas, create the cluster if you don't have, create the database and create inside the database the collection, which I call the articles. And you need to connect to database. Where's the connection? Let me see. Clusters, connect. You go here. You can grab this link. Then you go to the project. Okay, let me see which. Close this one. So this one, we're gonna start with this one. And you go to the backend env file env, and from here you just paste and you go back to your database and database access, and here's the user who can access. So in a file right here, here's the user and here's the password and here's the name of database. Okay, in my case it's let me show you, collections, this database, okay, with the collection. All right, guys, so let's start. Let me show you good stuff. Okay, so where we're gonna start first, we're gonna go, let's close the client. And yeah, and one more mention, guys, when you download the project, so you need to open terminal, go to the server folder, okay, npm install. You need to do npm install. All right, and you need to, let me show clear, you need to switch to the client, to UI. Okay, client, good. And you need to go to the client folder, and not actually in a folder, you're already in a folder, and do npm install step 2. Okay, so to just install all the dependencies, okay, which you need to work your React and work your backend. All right, so I'm gonna switch back to my server folder, the main. Okay, and now to start the server, I'm gonna use npm run dev. Okay, why this way? Because I add some featurings here. So I wanna start, let me show you. I wanna start the server and the client in the same time. So I need to install concurrently. You guys too. You need to follow all this which you got, the packages. Just install again, reinstall it if they're not working. Okay. So all right. So server working. Let me check, and of course it's blank because we don't have nothing in our database. All right, so now we're gonna create the feature to how to upload image with our article. So now of course we can now add new article. So new, I don't know, dude, okay, test title and test article, and let me post. Okay, post success. I'll go home, just reload. Okay, and we got our post. Okay, now of course we can go and see the post, go back, and we can delete the post. Just reload. All right, so now let's do upload with image upload, right? Close that up, close this up. First we need to go to models, and right here I'm gonna add right here for the image I'm gonna name it article image. All right, and type gonna be the string. All right, and required I'm gonna say the true. All right, because we don't wanna somebody post, or your administrator or you post without the image. All right, so we're done with the schema. Let's go to the articles. It's in the routes, open articles, and now let's import the multer. So we're gonna const multer required multer. Okay. Okay, now let's create the storage where we're gonna store our file and how we're gonna call it. Okay, so let's create a variable const and gonna name it storage, and we're gonna say multer dot disk storage. It's multer's method. Okay, built-in method. And here we need to add the destination where we want to store. So destination, we can add destination and require comma file and callback, CB or callback. Okay, all right, it's gonna be the function ES6. Okay, and callback, and we're gonna store the file in a folder we'll create in a minute, guys. So the path gonna be in the client public and uploads. Okay, that's how I'm gonna name my folder. Okay, let's do it right now, guys. So in the public, let's create a new folder. I'm gonna call it uploads. Okay, and here we're gonna store all our images. All right, so we're done with destination. Now let's work with the file. So file name, we're gonna specify what file name, how we're gonna store. So request file and callback. Okay, and it's gonna be the function. And now file name, so in the callback, I want to say first of all no, then we're gonna say file dot original name. Original name, it's like a name of the file. Okay, how you're gonna name your image, that's gonna be original name. All right, I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. I tried to my best, guys. Sorry if something confusing, but you will get it. On the process you will get it. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, so let's now create another variable const. We're gonna put all these functions in here in the uploads, or just upload, you know, you can name it whatever you like. And I'm gonna say multer, and we want to say storage in storage. All right, so now we created the functionality how to store the image. Okay, now let's move forward. Now we need to add functionality right here when we post. Okay, let's do it. We're gonna use the upload dot single because we wanna upload single file, and we're gonna say the file name article image. I will show you guys on the front end what is it, where is it, and how we store it. So okay, now don't forget the comma, and now let's add right here the article image. So request dot file, not the body but file, and article image. Okay, our schema name. Okay, all right, so now let's do the for the update, because we want to update by ID. Remember, now it's a find one right here, update by ID. So let's do same thing in here, upload dot single, and that's gonna be the article name. Okay, come in here, and right here we're gonna say, because we use the promise, so we're gonna say article dot article image, and it's gonna be equal request that file that original name. And let me see, right here guys, it's a file by original name, my bad, original name. All right, I think everything good, and we're ready move forward to the UI, to client side. Okay, if we something miss, we gonna come back. So we have the upload. Let's go right here in the source components. First, let's work on the add. Okay, and in here right away, you remember, if you follow me on this project, we use the hooks. So let's create the state for our file. Const is file name and set file name. All right, and use state. Okay, let's create the function to grab the value for our image. Okay, so const, I'm gonna name it on change. Let's do file. Okay, and I'm gonna add the parameter, and right here we're gonna set file name. Gonna use e.target.file, and in the brackets 0, first one. Okay, one file. All right, so now we're gonna use, guys, instead of articles, we're grabbing the state, we're gonna use form data. Let me show you it's a JavaScript form data.js. You can check on MDN Mozilla documentation. Why we use form data, because form data allows to store with the file. Okay, store the data to the database files with the text in our case, and we're gonna use this method. Okay, we're gonna append. Okay, you can check the documentation, guys, and we're gonna grab the name, value. All right, so let's do that. We're gonna delete this. We're gonna create the variable const form data, and it's gonna be the new and form data. Okay, now we can use it, and we're gonna say form data that append, and we wanna say the title and title. Okay, so let me copy, make it faster a little bit, and here's gonna be the article, an article, copy paste 2 times, and this one gonna be the author name, okay, and here's gonna be our image, article image, but in here it's gonna be our state, so it's gonna be the file name. All right, we grab our state in here. We're gonna, instead of articles, guys, now we're gonna use the form data. We're gonna store it multi-part, okay? And I already added here, okay? So you need add enc type multi-part / form data in the form. That's important. Without this line, it's not gonna work, all right? So let's move forward. Now we need to add the choose file. Okay, it's gonna be the form group. Inside the form group, we're gonna create the label, and it's gonna be HTML4. That's a 4 file, and the text, choose article image. All right, and let's create input. All right, it's gonna be the file. Let's add the file name. The file name gonna be article image. You remember when we store, where's our articles, and we store with the upload single. Where is it? We use article image, okay, and we store with the original name. All right, let's move. Let's give the class name. It's gonna be the form control file. Okay, I think that's it. And one more thing now, on change file, I guess, right? On change file, right? But not in here. Right here. Change file right here. Okay. All right. So I hope now we're able to store it. I guess, let's see, let's check, guys, how work our application. So let me refresh. Let's see if it's empty, the database. Okay, no articles, no data. Let's check if we can store some. Let's check the public uploads. It's empty. And let's try to add article. So test name, test title, and test article. Now let's grab the image. Let's grab this one. Open. Okay, we can see the name. Oops. We got an error. Cannot read property 0. Let me check. Cannot read property 0. So add articles. And here's the typo, guys. Files. Okay, files. Not the file, but files. Yeah, let's see. All right. So let's try again. Test name, test title, and test article. All right. Let's see if it's gonna work. No error. Let's post. Okay, new articles post. Let's check. Okay, we can see because we need to add the path to the image, but let's check in our database. If we grab the original name, yes, okay, here's the original name. This is a path. It's gonna be the path to our image, the name of the image, original name. All right, so let's move. Working good. I like it. Let's check if we have the image. Yes, okay, we upload image to the folder. Okay, so far so good. Now we need to add the feature to our articles. All right, in the articles we need to add the image, so we're mapping right here all the posts from the database, and right here let's add here's the title right here. Let's add the image, so img, the path gonna be template literals, and we're gonna say up loads, and we're gonna use $sign and curly braces article, because we mapping. Okay, article and article image, the schema name. All right, an alternative, let's add 3 dots. That's supposed to work. Now let's check here. Yes, okay, we can see the image. Let's give the style. So the style right here is gonna be the, let's do width, and now let's do 40%. Let's check reloading, getting from database. Okay, that's enough. All right, so now let's add one more. Let's just check one more. Test to name, test to title, and test to article. Let's choose image. I'm gonna take this one. Okay, let's post. Good. Let's see. Let's reload, and we got second post. Okay, you can see in the database. If refreshing. All right, good. And now let's work on an update. Let's go to edit article, and on the top we need to add, actually, it's kind of same. Let me just copy this line to make process faster. We're gonna delete this, and let's grab this function, so we can grab the value of the image. Okay, and right here let's just copy our form data. Okay, put right here. Okay, and down here we need to set the image, so set file name. Okay, it's gonna be response dot it's gonna be the data and that article image. All right, so now let's go down here. We need to add the form. Let's go to the add articles, and we just copy this form, this one. Let's put right here after text area. Let's save, and let me check one more time. Is everything supposed to work? All right, so let's check, guys, if our edit article working. Articles is not defined, line 28. Okay, it's a typo. I'm pretty sure typo. Articles, of course we need to add this form data right here. Okay, unchanged file not defined. Where's the 89? What's happening here? 89 unchanged. Okay, add. All right, so let's see the form. Okay, we don't have, first of all, the enc type. Need to add the multi-part form data, but I don't think this is a problem. And it's not reading, because guys, I apologize, we need to move up right here. That's a mistake, but anyway, let's save, let's open browser. Okay, we got our images, let's edit. Okay, we got the name, let's just add some updates, and now we need to add some different image. Okay, date. I see it's not working because not success. Let me check. Why is that? Can't receive. Resource respond with status 500. Failed. Okay. Form data right here, everything good. Let's check the articles right here. So add right here, guys. Here's a mistake. Image, article image. Yes, okay guys, my apologize. So let's try upload. Okay, I mean update. Alright, so good. Let's check. Let's see. Yes. Alright, so now we got functionality, guys, but last thing, when we click to get individual info of this article, let's display the image. To do that, it's easy. Okay, let's go to the article right here. So we need to add the image right here. First of all, we need, let me grab from here the hook. I wanna paste the hook right here, and we need to grab the data set, file name, and response dot file or data, and that article image. Okay, and right here let's add the image, and the source we're gonna grab from the folder, so two big ticks, uploads, and $, curly braces, and file name with the capital N. Alright, file name. Okay, let's highlight. So now it's supposed to work. Let me add the 3 dots right here. Supposed to work. Alright, I have image. Let's make a style a little bit. Style. Let's do margin. Let's do 0 on the top. Auto, right and left. Width. Let's do 40%. Okay, and the last one, I want to move to the center, display. I'm gonna add the flags. Let's see if it's work. Loading. Alright. Display typo. Sorry guys. Alright. Good. Let's check this one. Good. Alright guys, so we're done. I hope you like it, so leave the comments. Okay guys, if you have any questions, I will be really happy to answer your question and help you. Alright guys, see you in the next videos. Bye.